Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater Digital Media production. Today is Thursday, September 12th. My name is Payson Evans. Today we have your latest school, local, and national news. So stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, courtroom showdowns still face OxyContin maker Purdue Pharma and the family that owns it, the Sacklers. But after a tentative settlement reached Wednesday with thousands of local governments in more than 20 states, the fight will be less about damage done by the company and more so over how to divide its assets. The agreement could be worth up to $12 billion over time, but the amount is contingent on the sale of the family's international drug company, Mundy Pharma, which, like Purdue, has been criticized for overselling the benefits of its powerful prescription opioid painkillers and understanding the risks. The next step, however, for them would be to file a bankruptcy claim, which would remove them from the first federal trial over the opioid epidemic scheduled to begin next month in Cleveland. Critics are fuming that the deal won't be worth close to the stated $12 billion, that it won't force internal company documents to be made public, and that it doesn't do enough to hold the company or its owners responsible. However, the bankruptcy filing, which would likely end lawsuits filed against the company by some 2,000 counties, municipalities, and Native American tribes, unions, and hospitals, along with every state, would be their obligated next step. In your local news, the House of Representatives passed a bill to permanently ban offshore drilling off of Florida's Gulf Coast on Wednesday, with 26 of the state's 27 members voting in support of the measure. The legislation Protecting and Securing Florida's Coastline Act passed with a vote of 248 to 100. Rep. Rooney sponsored the legislation and 12 other Florida lawmakers also signed on. The move could hamper the president's push to expand offshore oil and gas development. Florida and a handful of other states have banned offshore drilling. However, states can only control up to 3 miles out from the coast. The rest is in the hands of the federal government. The bill now heads to the U.S. Senate. Now to Isaac with your school news.
Thank you, Payson. I'm Isaac Weiser with your school news. Any juniors or seniors interested in joining the Science National Honor Society, please get applications to Mr. Van Grondel in F6. NHS applications are due no later than 2 p.m. tomorrow to Miss Neff in the library. The Gay Straight Alliance will hold its first meeting on Monday, September 16th, after school in Pod 9. If you have any questions, see Mrs. Hipple. Freshmen who are interested in homecoming activities, they are meeting after school today from 2 to 2:30 in the Media Center. Those interested in supporting the Civic Leadership Academy, there will be a screening of Back to the Future at Capitol Theater on September 20th at 7 p.m. 50% of the proceeds are going to the Civic Leadership Academy. Tickets are $10 and include popcorn and a drink. Tickets can be purchased from Mr. Conley in H1. Homecoming and class t-shirts will be sold during both lunches starting today, and it will last until September 19th. Mu Alpha Theta will have the first meeting after school tomorrow in room D7. Now, back to the desk.
Hello, I'm Tatiana Hollister with today's Animal Facts. Our first animal is armadillos. Armadillo shells, which are also called carapace, are made of bone and tough tissues. As many rumors have it, armadillos are bulletproof, but they actually aren't. Armadillos make grunting noises when foraging for food, but make screeching noises when threatened. The screaming, hairy armadillos make the most and loudest noises within the armadillo family. Lateral lines are lines along the side of sharks' bodies underneath the skin. It's also present in most types of fish. It is used to feel small vibrations in the water to find fleeing prey. This is because in the water, sharks have low-quality vision. The lateral line is also used to help sharks stay upright in the water. Today's shark is the frilled shark. The frilled shark, which was believed to be extinct, is the only shark within its family. Scientists don't know much about this shark, but whenever the shark is encountered, it is always surprising. The frilled shark gets its name from its gill slits looking frilly or flowy. It has unique teeth that have 3 points on the end instead of 1, and a long snake-like body that reaches about 6.6 feet. Sadly, these sharks are near extinction due to them being fished in Japan and sold at fish shops. Now back to the desk.
And finally, Ohio State University has lost its fight to trademark the word "the." The U.S. Trademark Office turned down the university's request to trademark "the" when used as part of the school's name on university merchandise. The Patent Office cited the trademark appears to be used for, quote, merely decorative manner and as an ornamental feature that doesn't appear to function as a trademark that would differentiate the items from others. The school requested for it to be put on various items including t-shirts, baseballs, caps, and hats. The office says the university will have to prove how the trademark will allow consumers to directly associate the goods with their brand. OSU says they are reviewing their options and will respond in 6 months. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made, please have your club sponsor or coach email us at cdmptv@gmail.com. Don't forget to like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Production for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out the CDMP Clear Light running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN. Have a great tornado day.